Good day everyone, this is Patrick from EasyFX Code Trading System, and it's Saturday the 5th of September 2020, and this is the weekly Ichimoku analysis for Euro and the cable. And if you look at both pairs, major pairs, they look similar with long wick spinning tops. So after hitting their resistance levels and falling back down lower, because the US dollar is attempting to recover after better than expected news on the US ISM manufacturing on Tuesday, and as well as the non-farm payroll report on Friday. Let's take a look at the euro. And after hitting the 1.200 round figure level, it has pulled back and fell all the way back to the open of the previous week before recovering somewhat. So this resistance is still valid, and support is still going to be at the 138 Fib extension at just above 117, although it has been rising over the past few weeks. So we'll see if it's going to break down below this trend line. So just looking at the daily time frame, that was the trend line, and on the daily it has attempted to fall below the Kijun level, and if it does fall below this trend line, then yes, it's going to attempt to move to the next support level, which is at this swing low. The swing low area, and that's where the 138 Fib extension is. So we'll see if this Kijun is going to hold as resistance. Otherwise, 162 is still going to be a strong resistance level. So we'll see if it's going to dip down lower. And if it does, in the unlikely case where it's going to break out higher, then 120 is still a very strong resistance level here. All right. Let's take a look at the cable, pound sterling, and it did start off attempting to reach the 135.00 level, just fell short of it, and which was also the previous swing high back in end of 2019. Fell short and pulled all the way back down to near the support at the 162 Fib extension, and managed to recover somewhat. So it's still a spinning top for the week, and we'll see how the US dollar recovers for next week. If it does, then there's a potential move lower. Let's take a look at the daily time frame. And it's at the moment it's finding support at the Tenkan here, and as well as the Kijun, which is rising. So this zone is going to be an intermediate support zone. So it could attempt to climb back up to test this resistance zone, and consolidate, or it could also break down lower, target the next support zone. All right, and there's no major news for the UK next week, so it all depend on what the US dollar is going to do for next week then. All right, so meanwhile, do check out my other videos on the major pairs and spot gold and dollar yen, and have a safe week and a good trading week, and cheers for now.